Welcome, friends, to the very first episode of my very first series, Vanilla Enough, a small custom mod pack that maintains the feeling of vanilla Minecraft. As you can see, I've already started some farms. Wheat farm over here, some crops from Pam's HarvestCraft here. There will be a link to, not a link, there will be a list of all the mods in the description. Over here is the storage and the tree farm. To begin with, I want to build a shack out of thatch from Quark and some bark walls from Quark, spruce to be specific, as you can see here. And we're gonna build it here. So I'll bring you back once I've cleared the area and made some plans. I've got the area cleared, got my building materials. Let's build a shack. Or maybe it's a hut. Whatever. So, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. Yeah, that'll be good. Excuse me while I get this tree out of the way. Alright. In line here. Alright. I'm thinking... What? Oh god. It's a wall. That makes sense. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 off the ground because I started counting. Yeah, that's good. One, no. Alright. 1, and I'm not standing on it. Alright. Two, 3, 4. Yes, I think so. Oh, starting to get dark. Use our trusty sleeping bag. And you can only sleep in it. What happened to my walls? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 1 too high. One, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yes. Alright. Let's build some scaffolding and get this roof on. When thatch huts are built, the beams go up first, then the roof to protect from any rain that happens to come by while the rest of it is being built. So, roof next. And just build some scaffolding up. Alright, scaffolding built. And let's get some thatch stairs. That's wrong. And run again. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. Of course. 4th time's charm. Yes, yes it is. Alright. I'm thinking a roof that will, you know, just a random, just a regular sloped roof with the that's overhanging just a bit. It needs to overhang to protect the beams from water. And now that I think about it, we probably should have put down some type of stone foundation. I suppose we should make some more. Make some more thatch while I'm down here. I really do love this whole right click to harvest. That I think both Quark and Pam's HarvestCraft implement this right click to harvest. And it's wonderful. Really. I love it. Alright. Some more stairs. Alright, I'm starting to think that this roof might take a while, since we don't have nearly enough wheat to make nearly enough thatch. But we'll do what we can. That is not at all what I meant to do. Alright. I'm just gonna warn you, there will be a lot of falling. These times that you've seen so far, there will be a lot more. I'm not great at remembering to sneak. I'm leaving a space here because I'm going to put some thatch slabs, because I don't want a very peaked roof. I want a very, what's it called? I don't want a steep roof. I want it to be very low. There will be a lot of derping in this series. I can promise you that. And we're out of... Oh, we're not out of thatch. We can make the, no, slabs are in a 3x3 crafting grid. We can do the slabs. A couple anyways. Ah! It's getting pretty late. We should probably sleep. This is not thin air. This is thatch. Alright. Of course. I really gotta start paying attention to the hitboxes. Well, that's all the thatch we have for now. Whoops. What else to do? I really thought that thatch would last much longer. Oh, well, let's harvest some crops then, while we wait for the wheat. Alright, I'm gonna bring you guys back when we have some more wheat for some more thatch and so on. I've got the thatch. Let's finish this roof. I'd like to clarify something I said earlier. What? Oh, whoops. Alright, I'd like to clarify something I said earlier. I said this would be a thatch hut. What I meant is a thatch roofed hut. It will be a thatched roof hut with some type of clay-based wall. In real life, that would be called adobe or cob, depending on how you build it. But here in Minecraft, it's either going to be hardened clay or hardened clay or the hardened clay tiles from Quark. the reason I want to make this clarification is because earlier I said that when you build a thatch hut, you build the beams and then the thatch roof and then the walls. But in truth, if this were a thatch hut only, you would still start with the beams or whatever support of your choosing. I mean, it'd most likely still be wood, but they wouldn't necessarily be beams. It'd be called something else. I don't know what they'd be called. Anyways. What was I saying? Right, if you're building a hut solely out of thatch, you would start from the bottom up from the bottom and work your way up because you want the thatch to overlap to protect any seams that may occur. Alright, that is the roof done. And we should probably take down this scaffolding to see what it looks like. The having to overhang and protect the walls and all that is for adobe or cob building, whatever earth, clay type of material you're using. You need to build the roof first to protect your building materials. The difference between cob and adobe is that they're basically made out of the same materials, but adobe is made into bricks and baked in the sun before being built, before being used to build. Whereas cob, you would put onto, you would build it up in between the beams while it's still wet and then let it dry. I believe you build it up in sections though, so you build like a foot, let that dry, then another foot, let that dry. Either way, they're both made out of clay and organic materials. They look fairly similar once everything's all built because they get a lime and chalk, or I think it's a lime and chalk plastering on the outside to protect them from the elements. Alright. What do you think of the roof? I really like it. Yeah, and I like that. It's not quite what I was picturing in my head, but it's good. Alright. I'm not sure whether I want to use the adobe, that is the hardened, I'm not, okay. I'm not sure if I want to use the adobe, or in the Minecraft world, hardened clay tiles, or if I want to use the cob, or in the Minecraft world, hardened clay. So tell me in the comments what you think I should use. I really didn't think I would consider the clay tiles, but now seeing them, I think they'd look nice. And they'd add some texture to a fairly flat build. But I'm thinking they may be just a bit too busy. Anyways, give me your opinion in the comments. And I think we're done for the day. Yeah. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, give me a dislike and tell me why in the comments. Links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching.